Y'all, so let me tell y'all what they be doing. I'm sorry, it got loud. So, okay, so let me tell y'all what they be doing. So I grew up in a Christian Baptist church, okay? Like I said, the church was owned by Jews. Get this. This is what they did with me. I grew up in the church. I left the church at 15. That's when I started getting into coke and stuff like that. So what I'm getting is, what they do is, they raise these children at the church, because I was the last youngest member at my church before I left. Everybody else was like older than like 50, 60. And what they do is they raise you at these churches. So when you get old enough to leave, you can manipulate the masses as well into believing the same belief. That's what these religious temples are for. So what they do is, they now have you in a category as everything else. They always put people in categories and shit like that. Let me cross the road real quick. But yeah, so, nigga, like, what they do is they raise you in the churches and in these religious temples and shit. But what they did with me is they raised me in the church, hoping I could spread to the masses the agenda about Christianity. Then, because they were finding out that I was Christian spiritual and all this shit, and I was rapping, and I was outside, I was out, you know what I'm saying? I would be doing shit during the summer, I'd be going out and shit like that, approaching 18, 19. Then they had the industry come to me themselves, whether they believe in God or not. Probably somebody with the closest resemblance to me in the industry, which was Young Thug. So now, they brought this nigga to me because they knew I was a part of the church. The church is also owned by Proctors. So therefore, it's the biggest theater in upstate New York. And they, they own it. So therefore, they own Broadway too. So, you know what I'm saying? It's the same shit as Broadway. So my point is they raise these people in these places because the churches get the most money. So these churches that y'all be going to, you don't even know they own half of these buildings. Churches have the most funding apart from when you gamble and stuff like that. So the money comes back into the economy through the church. And when you go to the casino, you buy a lottery ticket, shit like that. It's all economic, what's it called? I can't think of a word right now, but you know what I'm trying to get at. So anyway, that's what they do. So they put me in the church so the music industry could find me, because whether they knew it or not, I knew I was interested in music. My grandma probably knew I was interested in music from me dancing around like a fucking retard for like 5 plus years as a kid, you know what I'm saying, in the living room and shit like that. So she might have told them like, hey, when my grandkids get older, can you put them in? Can you help them out? Can you give them a discount? Because technically, if my grandma was still alive right now, I could get a discount to do a concert there. I know that. And that's because, it was pretty much used for, arts, like the arts, like dancing, music, stuff like that. So, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, we had discounts and like shit like that because we were part of the church. So that's my point. They send these people to y'all because y'all be going to certain programs and groups. They put everybody in groups, categories, and then they attack at that group or category where they think you be at or where they know you're going to be at, because that's where everybody that lands in that category goes or has to go. Almost like college. Like, you know, you want to be, most people think when they want to do business and shit like that, they got to go to college. So you're automatically going to be put in the same position around people that are like you in the same branch of business and all that shit. That's why when y'all niggas sit up here talking about we so different, I'm like, the fuck are you talking about? And then they were the same. They put us in the same category somewhere else because they knew we was going to end up seeing each other. They knew we was going to end up seeing whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm upstate, so nigga got mad KKK out here and shit. Mad racist motherfuckers and shit. You can tell a difference. But anyway, niggas is creeping. Like, everywhere I go now, it's just quiet. Like, literally, it doesn't matter where I go. They're gonna shut everything down no matter where I go now. So, fuck it. Bitch, I'm gonna die doing what the fuck I want to do, as always, because, bitch, I'm gonna die happy. You know what I'm saying? Of course I'm gonna want to do what the fuck I want to do. Why would I sit up here or 22, worried about what the fuck someone else wants me to do the whole time. It's one thing if someone wants you to do something and you do it, but one thing about me is I'm gonna be happy. So, bitch, even if I gotta sleep outside the rest of my life, bitch, I'll be happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't realize that you could be happy in the not so simplistic things, or in the so simplistic things, because the thing is people don't go through simplistic things anymore because people either dramatize their life by adding issues to it, or they literally just naturally just don't have a dramatic life and having all the shit happen to it. I don't know, I'm just having all this bullshit happening now. So yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much all I'm here to say. Peace, like, share, subscribe.